Coming back.
Back and ready as ever.
1999, a number.
Yeah, that was a good one. I kind of like that. I was thinking about that too. Every time I'm nine, I was going into that Public Enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was more like Prince. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you the truth, real sidebar, right? 99 was one of them years like Prince is performing, you know, for the Millennium show, right?
Right.
He's doing that Purple Rain. I mean, man, you could feel that jump through there. I was high, but you could feel that jump through there, man.
I know he did the 1999 song because that was that was a killer.
And then he did that. Then he just rocked Purple Rain like it ain't. And to this day, that jump helped me reconnect with the person I decided to get with. What the hell was I thinking? But I had a good time. I'm still having a good time. Still where I at. You know? All right,
and that's pure love.
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, that's pure love.
Can't you tell? I love her. Yeah, I love her. Okay, let's get to the point. 1999. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit because Kobie and I spent so much time debating these number 10 through 5.
Man, we can't even get into.
No, that's true. So we just run through the top.
Yeah.
But we figured, you know what, let's go ahead and dedicate. The reason why, you know, 5 through 1 is really the truth.
Right.
So we'll go ahead and just kind of run them down real quick. Kobie, I'll go ahead and take the lead on real fast.
Jump on that. I want to hear what you got to say anyway.
All right, cool, man. All right, now, I'm going to give a shout out to Prince Paul. He did a movie concept.
Word.
A Prince Among Thieves. It was
awesome.
35 tracks on there, but it developed kind of like something like what R. Kelly did, you know what I'm saying, with the black operetta thing, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a little bit, but it wasn't like all this talk over music, you know what I'm saying? It was a song, they do a skit, then they did a song. You know, I kind of like it. So anyhow, okay, I give some love to the ODB, Old Dirty Bastard.
ODB, that was his first album, huh?
That was number 2, wasn't it?
That was number 2 album?
Yeah, that was his second jump. It wasn't too bad, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, ODB.
You're not a fan.
Oh, that's right. He doesn't like the Wu-Tang.
I'm becoming to like the Wu-Tang. That Raekwon new album, the Only Built for Cuban Links 2, nuts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But back to
it's cool. It's cool, baby. Okay, I give a little love to Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? Number 9. We see him throw that away. Inspector Deck from the Wu. Inspector Deck from the Woo. That joke wasn't too bad. You know what I'm saying? I think we both had him.
Pharoah Monch. I got Pharoah Monch.
We both had him.
That's your number. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
my number 6. Number 5 for me, I went with Dr. Dre. Dre to me, no, I'm sorry. Dre is actually my number 6. But I was feeling that Chronic 2001. It was pretty nice, but that was the best I could give him. How about you? What was your number 10?
All right, 10. I got Q-Tip.
Okay.
That vibe. I didn't really like the song, but it was different, man. It was a change, and it opened up a whole idea of what that rap was. So 10. Now I'm gonna go to 9, so I'm not gonna talk so much. Red and Meth, that Blackout first joint.
Okay. Okay.
Gruesome. Number 8 is the Slick Rick. His first album after he got out of jail. Lyrically, it was almost as good as his first joint. The Great Adventures was called the Storyteller. He had like Outkast and everybody on there. I got my number 7 is Sound Bombing 2. Sound Bombing 2 was a compilation CD of like the Talib Kweli's and the Most Defs. It was that Sound Bombing. Yeah, they had the first Sound Bomb. I think it came out 2 years earlier, but then they had the Sound Bombing 2, which was better received. It had Eminem. That was one of his first tracks on there as well. My number 6 is, like you said, Pharoah Monch. Pharoah Monch, that Internal Affairs was just lyrically. He had MOP on there. He had Common on there. He had Bahama D on there. He had. It was just like a good album.
Yeah, it was.
And he's always been one of the best lyrics.
Yeah, he is good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and who's your number? That was your number 6.
That was my number 6.
All right, cool. Number 5 for me, I give Ja Rule some love, man. That Vinny Vitty Vichy joint. I was feeling that joint. I had 8 out of 19. I had to give him some love. No love for Murder Inc. All right? Talk to me. Who's your number 5,
Number 5 is the Slim Shady LP, the Eminem joint.
Eminem's number 5.
Eminem was number 5 on my list.
Wow.
He was a great album. I think that was his 10 million sell. That was his Diamond album. Very dope album.
No, dope album, number 5 on Kobie's list.
Yeah, number 5.
Woo! Okay, I want to hear what the other ones. Number 4, I gotta go with Nas. The I Am jump. 8 out of 16 on that jump, man. Hate Me Now, Small World, Ghetto Prisoners,
Can Hate Me
Big
Now.
Things, Nas is Life, Money's My Bitch, and
Money Is My Bitch.
Dying Love.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think everybody can kind of relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I like Money Is My Bitch.
Money Is My Bitch.
All right, cool. What about you, bro? What's your
number? My number 4
yes.
is The Prince Among Thieves.
Okay, cool. You like the movie concept.
I was so on that album that summer it came out. Yeah. I still have it at the crib.
Okay.
It's and like you said, it was a concept album. It was a movie.
Yeah, it was a movie.
And it was just a cinematic movie without pictures. It was pretty dope.
It was job dope.
And he had Big Daddy Kane on there, Sadat X, Kool Keith, De La Soul, Chubb Rock, Biz Markie, Chris Rock, Exhibit. He just, I mean, it was just packed.
He did.
Dope album.
He had a lot of different artists. Yeah.
Number 3, I'm gonna give it to Black on Both Sides.
It's a tie.
We met in the middle. We met in the middle.
We both had him there too, man.
Yeah, that was an awesome album.
Tight, man. Awesome Hip Hop, Love, Miss Fat Booty, Speed Law, Got, New World Order, Rock and Roll,
the Brooklyn Jump, the Habitat Jump.
Yeah, Habitat. I rocked that. I like that Mathematics myself. You know what I'm saying?
Climb, the joint with Vinny Mexico when he just singing.
Yeah. And just to make sure I don't say that wrong. What's that joint? How you spell it?
Umi Says.
Umi Says. That joint was alright too, man.
Shine your light on the world.
Yeah,
okay.
That joint's a cranker for real.
Yeah, that was the number 3. We
so
met
on
at
the
number
same
3.
page. All right, who's your number 2?
The Roots.
The Roots.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. Things Fall Apart.
Yeah.
Black Thought is the best rapper, period.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that there.
The
yeah. So because we ain't got no studio artists, we had a studio artist, they'd be going nuts right now. I just
heard that through the screen right there. Did you hear the sound? Okay, I'm with you.
Okay.
Good. I could.
Your number 2.
For me, I don't have a number 2. I have a tie.
You have a tie for number 1.
Yeah, I have a tie for number 1. All right. And it surprised me.
You took the
Jay-Z. Surprised me. Technically, the Life and Times of Sean Carter 3. I couldn't believe it, right? He had the Hova song, So Ghetto, Dope Man. Whole different type of dope man. I always thought it was just one. This joke caught me by surprise. Things You Do. It's Hot, Snoopy track. Watch Me, Big Pimpin'. And There's Been a Murder.
Big Pimpin'. Yeah. Big Pimpin' was probably the hit on that album.
Yeah. Who's your number 2?
My number 1.
Oh, your number. Okay, cool.
My number 1 is The Chronic 2001.
Oh, okay. You give Dre his love on that one, huh?
Chronic always set standards, man. The Chronic has set standards. And it was a great album because he incorporated the Eminem factor, because he gets people to write for him. He don't write rhyme. But he had Eminem write for him. He had Jay-Z write that song for Still Dre.
Yeah, Still Dre.
Great story behind that. Jay-Z wrote a song for him. He gave it to Dr. Dre. Dre said, I don't like there's too much pimping and hoeing in it. Jay-Z came back 20 minutes later with the song that we all know and love is Still Dre.
Yeah, that
crazy
was a cranker. I had to give Slim Shady the number 1. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though Jay-Z is technically, I went 1-1, but I just gave him number 1. Technically, he's more like a number 2. Jay's more of a number 2 because he's been there. I mean, what can you say, man?
He came out the gate.
White boy came out of nowhere and rocked it.
Came out the gate.
I mean, just rocked it, dog.
He came out the gate.
We'd never seen it. I mean, the Beastie Boys were there before. We'd seen it a little bit, but we never saw that.
Never saw that quality of lyricism.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he changed hip hop. Changed the whole game, the world, everything. It blew. I mean, it just went worldwide.
And his album wasn't even as better as some of his freestyles he was doing before he got on the album. But I think we're off of the countdown.
He was a beast. He really was.
We got to jump on.
That was 1999.